Hello, and thank you for joining me today on the Biscuit Boardroom. My name is Jake, and in today's episode, I want us to look at the importance of listening more and speaking less. How does this impact your life as a person, and how you can improve on your personal growth as well? So, the fact that if you listen more and speaking less, it's not just a communication skill. It's actually a strategy for accelerated personal growth, deeper influences, and sustained success. So I can tell you this, that most powerful people in any given space or room are not always the ones who speak the most, but are the ones who observe, absorb, and then speak. They are with precision. So hear me out. Listening actually builds authority and not silence. When you listen more, you gather more information, nuances, and context. You become a person who understands before reacting. This gives you your words to your power. It's not the volume of your voice that actually commands respect, but it's actually the wisdom behind your timing. Because great leaders like Kwame Nkrumah were known for listening first. So when they finally speak, every word mattered at that moment. And also, you multiply your learning curve. Every time you listen, you're borrowing someone else's life experiences. You compress decades into moments. Think of listening as intellectual compound interest. The more conversations you observe, the faster you grow. You stop repeating mistakes other than already paid for, and start executing from a place of clarity. And my third point is probably going to be, it actually trains your emotional intelligence. So listening forces you to pause your ego. It teaches you to hold space for perspective that challenges your worldview. That friction is where growth actually lives. The person who actually listens develop empathy, patience, and the ability to manage emotions in high-stake environments. These are non-negotiable leadership traits in everyday world or in today's world. And remember, speaking less creates strategic value. When you speak less, your words carry strategic precision. People learn and when you speak because you've earned their attention through restraint. This isn't silence rooted in security, but it's intentional. You're not trying to win the conversation. You're actually trying to win long-term respect, relationship, and results. And listening also actually, reviews a pattern. You don't grow by reacting. You actually grow by recognizing pattern. Listening more allows you to spot recurring themes in people, industries, or systems. That makes you predictive rather than reactive. It turns you into a strategist rather than a participant. It also helps you to build trust faster. The fastest way to make someone actually feel seen is to actually listen to them, not to prepare your responses, not to one up them, but to be fully present. In business, in relationship and leadership, trust is built in silence between your words. Between words. So people feel heard. They follow you wherever you go. Now, these are my thoughts, okay? And in a world dedicated to noise, the one who masters silence becomes the most powerful voice in the room. If you want to grow, influence, and lead, discipline your tongue, train your ears, and let your silence speak of your strength. Let the world talk. You listen, then act like a sniper, not a machine gun. You aim, then you speak. That's how leaders are actually built. Thanks for listening. My name is Jake, and this is the Biscuit Boardroom.